Welcome to Mizell Motorworks. I'm Aaron Mizell. Today we're going to be working on my 67 Apache Falcon. This has been my answer to the rooftop tent. We're going to turn this old camper into a fairly nice overland camper. I'm not planning on dragging it through any black diamond extreme trails, but to get out in the woods, run around on gravel roads, maybe some mild trails. We're going to make this thing really nice, and I'm going to come out cheaper than I could get a rooftop tent. And it's going to be, it's going to take up less space. It's not as invasive on my truck. I didn't want something that was going to sit on the bed of my truck year round that I wouldn't use but a few times throughout the summer. So this has been my answer to it. Last weekend, off camera, I lifted it 2 inches with a set of reused, scavenged XJ lift blocks. I also put on a set of tires that are 4 inches bigger, I believe. So we're sitting at about 4 inches of height total lift. Now today, we're going to extend the tongue, and we're going to put a cargo rack on the front of it so I can hold firewood or propane or cooler, whatever. I can put some storage here on the front of it, and it won't take up bed space in the truck when I'm out actually doing some off-roading. All right, so let me show you what the plan is. I've had this old piece of 2x2 square stock sitting around for a while. I cleaned it up last night, knocked the rust off of it. It's the exact same as what this tongue is. Up underneath, I'll show you in a minute, but there's a U-bolt sitting here and 1 bolt up underneath, and this tongue should slide out. We're gonna have to unbolt this, transfer it down to this piece once I get it cut to length. I might leave it long this time, just to see what it's like, you know, see if it fits right on my Dodge, on my Tacoma, and you know, I can always shorten it up later. It's not a big deal. Drill a couple more holes. This is the rack that was given to me, and it just so happens this is 2x2 as well. So we're going to take it apart, drill some holes, and we're going to mount it up right here. So between the extended tongue and that, should make this thing really nice. So I'm going to start with taking this apart first. This has like an LED light system going across it that would work great on a vehicle when it was in the rear hitch, but I'm not going to need it. So we're going to get rid of it. Gone. Safety squints. We're going to save this for later, reuse it for another project. We're going to reuse the hardware too. All right, let's climb under and get the tongue out. All right, so there's a real good chance we're going to be rewiring this trailer too, because who knows how old this is. We're going to get it out of the way. It's definitely not going to fit with the longer tongue. You shouldn't use an impact on ratchets, but it'll be all right. We're going to reuse those as well. actually own this. Maybe. Alright, out of the way. Look at that. Wonder how old that is. Alright, so you can see the general frame of this is a little different from most modern vehicles or campers. This has an X-frame underneath of it, and the tongue, sketchiest thing I've seen in a while. 2 U-bolts and 1 bolt back there. I sprayed them down with oil last night because they probably haven't been touched since the late 60s. So, figured it was a good idea. Hopefully they come apart pretty easily. Way too easily. That's sketchy. This is the one I'm worried about breaking off. Somebody use an impact. And I was worried about nothing. Alright, this should be easy peasy. We're going to reuse this for another project too. That went way easier than what I thought it was going to take. So I'm just going to do this the lazy way because I really don't think it's going to matter too awful much. Center of that hole is 15/16 from the end. I'm going to call it 1 inch. I think that'll be good enough. And then we're going to center it. Which should put me right about there. We're going to call that good. Let's put a little cutting oil on this one. That's a little. You didn't see that. I think we're going to be really close on that. And we're through. Now we are. Pretty close. I think we'll be all right. Figured I'd use the end here that had some rust on it, and I found my first issue. Gonna have to get that off. Like a glove. All right. I think I'm going to ratchet strap that up this time because with the tongue on it, it's kind of sketchy. I don't feel like being crushed to death. All right, let's see how good I am. See if this lines up. Oh man, the hole's right there. Ha! Hold on, maybe. So anytime you put stuff together that you don't know when you're really going to take it back apart, I use this stuff. This is probably the best anti-seize I have ever found. It's like grease. You can eat it, it's food safe, it's high temp, and you don't end up looking like the Tin Man. It's amazing stuff. I use it everywhere. Get you some of that. You need it. By the way, I'm not sponsored by them. It's just a good product. That'll be good enough for now. It's all going to come back out later to be painted. So I've got the holes roughly measured out where I need to drill. Probably gonna have to play with it a little bit just to get the thing to sit flush, so I didn't get too scientific with it. Just lined them up, and here we go. Let's see how far off I got them. Here's how I touch my fingers. It's almost like I knew what I was doing. I like it. This tongue's a little too long. So the stock one was 3 feet. Went back and measured my Dodge. At 3.5 feet, the bumper will fit right over this. It'll be about here if I jackknife this 90. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. Still got to paint it. I'll probably do a time lapse of that, disassembly, whatever. You know, that stuff that everybody knows how to do. But yeah, the rack came out good, sturdy. Be able to put wood on it, propane, cooler, roadkill, whatever. So yeah, I probably make a video next with this, putting headboards in this thing. That way I got something to lean against. I wake up in the morning, you know, you want to sit up in bed, you know, maybe answer your questions and look at your comments. So that's going to be the next thing with this, and then get it out in the woods, try it out, see how it all works. But I got lots of things in the works. Got a first gen Cummins. It's got a lot of stuff to put on that. My first gen Tacoma. We're going to get some work on that too. Got some airbags to put on it, U-bolt flip. Going to try to package everything all together. It's going to be a project. But hit like and subscribe if you like this. There's going to be more content like this coming out. And I guess next time, see you in the next video.